And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone has had a great week and start to your weekend. We are going to be playing some Wartales today, and we will be doing a just quick warning. We're doing a Saturday stream this week. We will be doing a Saturday stream next week as well, and then after that we should be back to standard Thursday scheduling. But yeah, sorry for the mismatch on streaming days and everything like that. Typically I really like and prefer to do Thursday streams, right? But work's been hectic, and I know I've explained that in previous streams, but yeah, anyway, just so y'all are aware of the situation that we're in. But hey, one thing that I haven't really addressed recently, beyond, you know, I haven't put out a video yet since we got back to doing standard live streams, but that number is going up, which is freaking awesome. Love you guys. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get back into our Wartales gameplay and playthrough, right? So we left off in the middle of Arthes, right? We're still working on getting through our playthrough here. And honestly, just as a quick refresher and recap, right? We've got Ventileus, level 5 Scorpion. He's got some pretty decent gear here. Julessa, Phylon, the Smasher, Sophia, the Destroyer, Osbius, who is a Cutthroat, Theotes, who is a Bruiser, Arthes, which is a Protector, level 4, Franham, a Herald, and then we have Butt Stallion and Dark Steed. Yo, what's going on, Sean? Hopefully you are doing well, my guy. But yeah, so we've got the Legion camp here. We've got some deserters down here that we got to deal with. We got quite a few deserter groups here that we're going to take care of so we can progress the region here. And we're going to also, you know, get rid of some of these bounties and whatnot. And we're kind of just going to keep playing through Arthes here. That's kind of the goal, right? Is we want to, ideally, I think we're only going to have maybe 2, realistically, probably only 2 more streams left of Arthes. So that's kind of the goal that I'm wanting to be at here, right? So since these guys are level 6, we're going to take them out and fight them. I really want us to get the XP needed for us to start hitting that level 7, but at least get everyone to level like 5 and 6 and getting into the next tier of armor. That would be a very good milestone for us, because we are kind of in a halfway point, right? Like, we're half of us got good gear, half of us don't, and it's kind of just a shitty situation that we're in here. So we have a henchman, saboteur, and raider, and we have a bomber way down here, and I don't know if we're actually going to be in a position to where we can handle this, right? And if we were to put everyone here and rush this way, right, I still don't think we're going to be in a good spot. So what I think will actually be best for us, right, is if we take everyone and we actually want Juliessa over here. Theotes will be able to get a hold of the bomber or the renegade. Osbius, I don't think these guys can actually reach us. No, they can't. The bomber is kind of a problem, but I think we'll be in a good spot here. And now we just need our frontliners to be in a good position here. And honestly, we're in a decent enough spot, right, that I think we'll be able to manage here. I'm feeling pretty confident. Okay, so first things first, when it comes down to turn order, I do have a feeling Nomandre won't go first, and even if he does, I mean, yeah, I guess he could be able to hit anybody, right? With leveling up in new areas, would you say armor HP is more important to level up than weapons, or other way around? As I went armor route, but take longer to kill as new areas open. So honestly, I do think it depends. And I know that's the best, the thing that everyone loves, right? That's the best answers. It depends. So let's think about this for a second, right? Your weapons are important for you to level up on your units that you don't engage with, okay? Because their primary output in a fight is going to be damage. So you want them, for example, with our units here, we want our cutthroat, we want Wartales, we want the people who are not directly tanking shots, we want them to do more damage, because that's literally the entire reason they're on the board. Our tanks, we want them to have more HP or damage reduction, because their job isn't necessarily to do damage. Their job is to be able to tie down the targets, okay? So flanking units, damaging units, those ones you really want to prioritize upgrading their weapons. But your tanks, the guys that have, you know, like your brutes, that have like the rivalry and brutality, right? That combo, that wombo combo, that's really nice, or cruelty and rivalry combo. You really want them to have better armor, because it keeps them alive longer and they're able to tie down those big threats for a longer period of time. Whereas, you know, your units that are primarily damaging units, you want them to deal more damage to reduce the amount of incoming damage your way, right? So that's the way I look at it. There's not really, yeah, you could increase your tank's weapon abilities, right, and get a better weapon, but that's not going to help them with tanking. It's just going to make it to where they hit harder, but then they're still going to die quick, right? Like you want to beef up their HP, and realistically, you don't want to beef up their constitution, right? Because their constitution stats basically useless. You want to get them better armor and guard and stuff like that, right? But that's the way I look at it. Now, someone may argue with me in the comments and be like, "Oh no, weapons are the best thing, or armor's the best thing." Typically, well, most people won't argue armor, but I would say it really depends on the role of that unit, in the role you're trying to fill, right? Okay. So anyway, we're back here. Thirst for freedom. Deserters have galvanization as long as they're next to 2 or more enemies. Okay. I'm actually feeling pretty confident here. And I'm not entirely sure. What do renegades do? They have the deserter's lance. Okay. And tactical intelligence. This unit is sufficient for an allied as all it needs for supported. Oh, that's pretty. Ugh. Okay. And then Theotes, you have the attack stance challenge. Okay. I really want to get rid of this bomber. I really want to get the bomber tied down, right? So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to initiate on the bomber. And we are already in attack stance, so we're going to go for it. We're going to get that extra attack of opportunity in there. And that generated us a valor point, but we don't have 2 for Skullbreaker or anything like that, so we're just going to sit here. And we guessed right, because the bomber was the next one to go, which is pretty freaking sweet. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take Sophia up here, and we're just going to go bonk. Bonk. Generate that valor point. This guy is pretty freaking beefy, so what we're going to do is we're going to use weakening blow. It's going to reduce his outgoing damage and keep Sophia alive longer, and she'll be able to just sit there, like park on top of him, right? So that's at least the thought process. Okay, this guy now has inspiration, so that means he can basically move wherever he wants to go. Kind of terrifying. We don't have enough movement for sprint here for Osbius, so we're not going to use his turn, at least not yet. What we do want to do is we need to get rid of the renegade or find a way for us to start tying some people down. I don't know if Arthes can actually move that far. He cannot. Wartales can deal some damage, right? And we might also be able to that's gross. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to do anything here with that. We could at least get an attack in, right, and start lowering some HP. So I think that is what we are going to do, is we're going to just move Wartales up here, get something applied to the renegade. Oh, that guy really did get to move everywhere, huh? Oh no, it's the henchman. Okay. All right, we're fine. Everything's fine. This is okay. Juliessa's got some time. What we are going to do with her is... No, we're not going to do that. Osbius, we still don't have the movement, right? Like, I want him to be able to run at some point. So that's kind of where I'm... what I'm thinking, at least, right? Now, what we can do is I think... Okay, so yes, we can come up here, get help support, right? And then we'll be able to attack the renegade. Generate the valor point. Okay, this guy just applied slowdown to us, but that's okay. Franham's not that big of a deal. I mean, he'll be okay. Phylon, I don't know if we're actually going to have everything that we want here, but we're going to try anyway. Get Arthes over here. Maybe we'll get a Lucky Glorious proc. I doubt it, but who knows. This guy's now burning, which is not good for us because Osbius is going to have an issue. Rain of Daggers is a disengage skill, but I really want that run to go off, right? Oh, that's not good. And we did not get any glorious procs either. So that's unfortunate. Is what it is, but it is pretty unfortunate. Okay, now what we need to do is we're going to use Osbius's knife throwing. Right, get all that extra movement that really doesn't matter right now, and we are going to get him up here. And I should not have moved him right there because now we're going to put fire on Phylon. That was just a bad play, misplay on my part. But it is what it is. All right. So first things first, we could go for the damage here from Juliessa and get a valor point generated there. We got some time until the raider actually does his turn. So that may be the best play here. Arthes can come up from behind and get a hold of this renegade, which would also be probably a pretty decent idea. 5.5 and then to 8. Yeah, we don't really get, we can't take the detour that way. We need to go if we're going to go. So let's go ahead and get Arthes up here and get him at least into the fight. Right. This is going to be a spooky shot. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. I really need to get Osbius like out of here. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Osbius out. Okay. We're on attack stance here. We're gonna go ahead and go for it. Get those bonus attack of opportunities in. I got a new crossbow. 1 normal hit, +1 if targets in combat, +1 if apply an effect. I have instant apply due to skill, equals 3 shots. So much fun. Oh, that's a pretty freaking badass crossbow, my guy. Okay. Arthes now has slowdown, but I think he'll be okay, right? We still got some time until the next round of bullshittery happens. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna come right on up here. Oh yeah. Oh, we're really doing this? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna die from that. That's okay though. Get some poison action going. And then this guy will get bleed applied to, I mean, not bleed, but burning applied to him as well. This is going to be a rough freaking fight. That's all I'm going to say. I need to get this henchman taken care of soon. But that shouldn't take too long. Should just take this next round, honestly. We are going to move Venileus down here to help out with the Saboteur, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna help with the Saboteur. God, I hope this doesn't hit my guy. Okay, cool. We could definitely use some extra valor points here, but we're definitely gonna be in a bit of a pickle here. This is not going very well for us at all. Okay. Phylan is actually like not doing well at all right now. Like he's in a really bad spot. Lucia's revenge would hit 3 of them and basically kill like the henchman or get him pretty low, right? So that's kind of my thought process, is to at least get up here and do some form of thing. Man, we are just not. I am not doing this well at all. Shit. I don't know how else to do this in a way that isn't going to foobar us completely. And I don't have a really good running angle here at all. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll just do this and hope. Apply burning to him. You're doing okay, Theotace. You're not dead yet, buddy. But I am gonna say we need to get you out of here. We do need to get you out of here. We could definitely start dealing a little bit of damage with him, right? But we just ain't looking too hot if we wanted to camp around and get a hold of somebody. So Arthes really needs to get his butt down here. And then this guy's gonna die from doing this. Like 100%. He's donezoed now. So here's the problem, right? Okay, so we have back-to-back rounds here. So we can definitely get somebody out of a pickle, right? Like what we can do is we can get the henchman killed, right? And then we can get Phylan, we can kill the henchman, and then we can get Namandre back on Sophia, right? And then that frees up Phylan to do whatever Phylan needs to do, right? So that is something we can do. Or we can free up Phylan and then get Arthes down here, because Arthes has a little bit of movement. He can get a hold of the Saboteur, keep the Saboteur locked down, right? So we have some options here, and the first things first is I'm definitely getting rid of this henchman, right? And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to straight up taunt this guy. because to me that's the biggest thing, is I need to get him taunted, right? Okay, now I can get Phylan basically either wherever he needs to go or just out of whatever pickle he's about to be in, right? So that's kind of my next big thing, is I want Phylan to not be completely foobarred wherever he goes. I don't know if this is going to hit Phylan, but I do know if I tie up this bomber, the bomber will not be able to shoot Phylan. And the raider down there is not a threat, right? Like, this guy's not a threat. He has a wind-up move, so we're okay with him. Next up, I need Arthes to come tie up this guy, right? So we're going to tie up the saboteur, get him engaged. And then now we need Franham to essentially get this guy moved, right? Like, we don't know what he's going to be doing, but we definitely know that we don't want him being able to get his move off, right? All right. And now that we're in this kind of situation, we're definitely in a better spot. We can generate some extra valor points. And now we can get Venileus up here to start assisting, right? So first things first, we're going to go ahead and give ourselves extra load, right? And we can start dunking. We can get Namandre a little bit weaker, but I think the Saboteur hasn't gone yet. And because he hasn't gone yet, I want to get him low. There we go. So he's done. Right? I don't need to worry about him no more. Because right now it's essentially a timer battle, right? Because we have DOTs on everybody at this point, and it is starting to look a little spooky. It's not super spooky, but it's spooky enough to where I'm spooked. How many times can I say spooky? I don't know. We're gonna find out, but we about to find out. Get Osbius down here, have him join the fight a little bit here. But this right here is the time that Osbius should be able to shine a little bit and get some extra damage out, right? Get through this guy's armor, but it won't actually get a kill. So that's the next issue that we're in, right? But I do think if we come down here, we might be able to get a kill with Osbius. The boss isn't that much of a threat right now because he's locked down by Saphea. I think what we do with Osbius is we could come up behind this guy and get a hold of him, which would give us a little bit of valor back. I mean, valor points back, but not really feeling that either. If we kill this guy will then die from the throw. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave Osbius out and not do anything. Okay, is this gonna hit? This is only gonna hit 2 people. That's not that bad of an idea, honestly. Like, both of these guys are tied up. If we can deal damage, right? Because we're only gonna hit those 2. And then what we can do, right, is we can come right here and I can rush through both of them. And just for funsies, we'll set up the target ability there, right? And now Phylan's in a much better spot, right? Easily in like a super much better spot. Now what I think we kind of want to do is we'll go ahead and reload here, and we're just going to unload into Namandre, because Namandre is the next one to go. Guaranteed. He's the next guy, right? So I want him super low. I want all of the bleed. All of these stacks are going to kill him. Like, he is dead now. 100% dead. He's going to get an attack off, and he's going to go boom. 46 damage. Cool. Now we've got a raider here and a raider up here. I don't know which one's going to go next. I just don't, right? So, and I don't have enough movement to get a hold to kill both of them unless I use Osbius, actually. Osbius, I think, actually has enough damage to get a hold of both of them. I don't know if he has enough to kill both of them. So Phylon will die, Sophia will not. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take Franham down here, right? I'm going to knock this guy back because I don't want him to kill Phylon, right? And it was his turn. So that was a really lucky guess on our part. So now what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to kill this guy with Sophia right before he's able to move. That's not that hard. What we are going to do with Arthes here is we're going to go ahead and just get rid of the burning that's on Theotes, just so he's not, you know, taking damage. And now what we're going to do with Osbius is we're going to just come up here and kill this guy real quick, right? And now we got plenty of movement to come up behind this guy and get a dunk going. We can just go for it because he's gonna die. And there we go. That I managed to clean that up a little bit, but that was a little shisty. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely hurt us quite a bit. But we'll be okay. We just need to see if we can get a hold of someone that can, you know, repair us, right? Because we're definitely not in that. We're not in a good spot otherwise, right? And if I remember correctly, we can go to the castle over here, or we can go to Corsia. Either one would work. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to Corsia. Yeah, and that was only a level 6 fight, Bruce. But that fight was a little bit on the tough side. I will admit. I did a couple blunders there, but ultimately, it definitely shows that we are outgunned, at least from a base level perspective, right? Like all those guys were hitting harder and they were tankier than most of our units. The only one that really was able to tank their units was Sophia, because Sophia's in the level of gear that she needs to be in, right? And I think the castle's closer to us than the other spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest here, and then we're going to get to the castle and repair. I don't want to fight this battle because this battle we're not in a good spot. Ooh, Phelan leveled up. Hello. Okay, I'm all right with this. Let's see here. We can do career plans real quick. Bump up his crit hit. So we have defensive stance, and you're a smasher, right? I guess we could do armor breaker and increases damage to armor, right? But enemies with at least one debuff, he just applies poison. So I think cruelty, honestly, cruelty is really just ultimately like probably one of the best ones to have. Cruelty and brutality on 90% of your mace users, just beautiful wombo combo. Like you'll be able to tank through almost anything without even being a destroyer with heavy armor, right? You'll just be in a really good spot. So just something to think about. All right, so we have a ton of gear here, and we just, man, dude, we don't have anyone that can use the pit cleaver, and it's so sad too, right? The fishhook skill. Oh, you swap places, right? We don't have an axe user at all. This one has protection oil. Okay. Bandits, Katar, right? Opportunistic burst. Each attack applies a poison for attack stance, and defensive stance attacks one more time per debuff applied to the target. Ooh, honestly, that's pretty good now that I'm reading that. Attacks one extra time for attack stance, right? Oh, and this attacks 2 times, right? And then this attacks 2 times, right? Yeah. So you get 3 times. Yeah, we'll do the bandits one instead of the iron, right? Yeah, we can totally do that. Now, the bandits one's level 5 with +8 dex. This one's level 3 with +8 dex. Yeah, that's fine. And we have a bunch of stuff that we can tear apart too. And the pit bow, we don't have an archer, so it doesn't really matter. We don't have a warrior, we don't have an archer. It would be nice if we had them, but ultimately we don't, because we don't have a don't really have anything there. Damage increased by 10% for each debuff applied to this unit. That's really cool, actually. Like, that's dope. That's a really nice one. Okay. We are repaired. I could buy some raw materials. That's not going to send us over the edge on carrying capacity. So we're going to go ahead and max out raw materials real quick. And then we'll go ahead and start heading back over to the fields. That way we don't have to spend as much on food. As a reminder, we do... Oh, there's wolves up here. I don't want to be anywhere near those wolves. I don't like wolves. No, thank you. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. We're going to move one of our ponies over here to help reduce food costs, right? And everyone else is basically working. So we should be in a pretty good spot. And we're getting cheesy macarons basically every rest. So it's a really cheap way for us to get food just to come. God, are you kidding me? You guys are killing me. Oh my lord. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of all of our injuries real quick before this wolf fight, because I don't feel like dealing with wolves with a bunch of injuries. And then we'll fight it. Actively tried to move away from the wolves, didn't freaking matter. Okay, let's see here. Well, we surround them basically. I still don't want to... God, this is gross. This is absolutely gross. We will get Arthes over here. Phylon can be over there. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have a really good way of initiating. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Arthes right up here into the middle and get a hold of one of them. And we're going to pray that's one in the back. And it is. Cool. All right. So one alpha has already gone. Theotes can definitely get a hold of and pummel up another one of them pretty easily here. We don't have anyone that can really... We don't have anyone that can actually get a hold of this alpha. That's going to be a problem. Okay. What we're going to do instead is we're going to use Sophia to try and basically bait this alpha into attacking either her or Arthes. And that's going to be kind of our goal here, right? And honestly, I think I would prefer if it attacked Arthes, but we'll see. That alpha? Oh, okay. This is a different game than I anticipated. I honestly thought we were going to be in a bit more of a pickle. Their deflections are now starting to come into effect, as well as rage, but I honestly thought this would be a completely different fight from the looks of it. So we can kill this alpha before he actually moves, right? And that is what we're going to do, is we're going to come up here. We're going to get some extra valor points going here. We're going to go ahead and pop our reload. We're going to weaken a couple of these guys first, right? We're going to kill the alpha. And we'll wait where we are. I'm hoping that this wolf doesn't get a hold of him, but it might. And if it does, it's not the end of the world. It's just unfortunate. Okay. Now, Theotes will be in a pretty good spot, but let's send him up here, right? So the first one's going to have deflection, and then we'll get the bonus attack of opportunity in. And it does force them to engage. So that's actually kind of nice. Not gonna lie. We could go for the kill here. Doesn't really matter. This guy's already gone. All right. And this one attacked Arthes, so Ventilatus is fine. He's safe. This actually went super well for us. And now Osbius, right, is going to be able to come up here and actually going to be able to dash right into the middle. And he's just going to throw a bunch of knives. Right? All the knives. Get those knives out there. Hell yeah. Okay. Now Osbius could try to go for some extra damage, but we're not going to where he's currently at. Just not a good spot. what we are going to do is we're going to use Feline to get a hold of some of the poison that we can do, and then start taking advantage of that cruelty that we just got. And now Julius is going to come up here. We're going to do a mad dash, right, through 2 of them. Generate a valor point that we just burned, essentially. And then we're going to go for a killing blow here. And, yeah, we'll be in a pretty good spot. This should, in theory, kill 2 of them. Killed 3 of them. So, yeah. Which is obviously a pretty good turnout for that. And then we can go through here and do a dash, get some of those guys pretty low, and then we'll just move Julius out of there. Now what I'm kind of wanting to do is I want to get both of these guys killed with Osbius, and we don't really have anyone prepared to tank this alpha, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to handle that, but I do think we'll be in a little bit of a better position if I move Ventilatus up here. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I do not like that at all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have to dash with Ventilatus here. All right. That went better than I thought it would. Okay, so this guy's at 11 HP. He's definitely dead on his next turn. We just didn't quite get everything out that we wanted to. That's okay, though. All right. And now Osbius should be able to get a kill by... whatever. That'll be fine. And he got 2 kills in. So that's fine. Not a huge fan of how this is going to work, but I could tank the alpha with Osbius, and that may be our best option, right? Just basically move him up here. Oh, and it ended up being the regular wolf going instead. Okay, that's fine. Because now what we can do is I can essentially just all the way up here, we'll kill the alpha before it moves. And now this one here is going to just get dogpiled on, no pun intended. So we'll go ahead and start doing some damage, get rid of his deflection, and now we'll be able to really start laying on them deeps, my guy. Lay on all the deeps. All right, there we go. Now that didn't look like it was, yeah, only 4 repairs. Like, that's not too bad. And then we'll take all the loot that actually matters, and we're good. Okay, all things considered, not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shift report and go to our lovely little tavern here. See if we have anything that we can pull out, right? So tavern management, right? The way I look at it is I only want to withdraw 100 when it's equivalent, like 1-to-1 ratio, and then I'll withdraw from 100 all the way down to I'll withdraw, like, I think it's 3 times. Okay, so we have a ton of money, but there's no point in us withdrawing it because we're not going to get maximum returns out of it. Now I could just withdraw like continuously until I've got, you know, less than 10 grand or whatever in copper coins, but it's not really beneficial for us to do that, at least not in my opinion. So I just watch it stockpile up, and then we will eventually get to where it really doesn't matter for us money wise, right? But right now our wages are pretty expensive, and every 3 days we're able to at least pull out roughly the amount of crowns that it costs for us to pay our people. So I think that's a really beneficial thing, and that's kind of why the Tavern Opens DLC is really just busted. It's super, it just should not be as good as it is. Like, you're kind of just making the game a little trivial, but is what it is, right? It was designed that way. Don't mind me exploiting things the way that they were designed, right? We have a random dead body here. I can't remember what that's for, but we will examine it in a bit. Sheepfold. Okay. I didn't butcher that. And then we'll be able to just take everything that's not nailed down, because that's how everything looks here. We don't have an ornate key, so we can't get underneath. But there's nothing else for us to interact with. We'll have to go find an ornate key. And it may be on the dead body. I don't know. And this is going to be where the ghost pack is, right, for the hunt. I don't know if I want to deal with that right now, but it's at least something to look forward to a little bit, right? We do have a squad up here that's going to be an easy bounty, and then we have some to deal with some deserters. Now, one thing that we could do is we could take a look at the Skelmar invasion just to see what level that region's going to be. And just do a quick little peeky peek, right? Did they charge the player base $15 for it, so it better be OP? Right? It's like... It really isn't necessarily like worth it, but it is pretty overpowered. I'm not gonna lie. Here, I'll give you 5 raw wolf. Thanks. And you gave me a farmer's pitchfork. Okay. All right. Everything is fine now. I think we need to go up the mountain here. And you need to go to there, so we will eat that, and then some apples. We hear screams coming from the Reed farm. Oh no. Sounds like we didn't do it right. You can cry. You can admonish, that's fine. Screams came from the Reed farm. Now let's go see what's going on. Obviously what happened did not go that well. Oh no, we've got, oh boy.
We are so hungry.
All right, well, we're gonna have to kill him. Look at 5 level 5 plague-ridden. Man, I really want to say that plague-ridden are kind of a pain in the ass to kill. We do have fire. I just know that poison is, it heals them, right? That's one of the big things to remember, right? Like, they're weak to fire, but they heal from poison. Every time a unit engages in combat, creates a pool of poison around them. And as pyrophobia and poison damage heals them. And now there's 6 of them, but it's 5 plus the plus 1, right? Like 5 plus a named one. Yeah. Okay. Are there any interactables? We have acidic oil. Okay. We have raw materials. We have a bear trap. We have wedding oil. Okay, that deals damage. Has a ability to apply bleed. We have more raw materials. Okay. Theotes has the wrong fucking weapon for this because he applies poison. It's not a good thing whatsoever. These guys only have 72 HP. But... Ooh, okay. Think. We need to basically blitz these 3 down, right? And we need to do the damage quickly and ideally from afar. And we don't want them engaging us necessarily. How far can this group move? Okay, this group cannot move that far, first and foremost. Okay, so this is very beneficial for us. We can keep Juliessa here, and Juliessa will be able to set down an AoE and essentially continuously hit them back as they come up here. So for 1 round, we don't need to worry about these guys. These guys are the ones that we do need to worry about, right? So Venileus from here should be able to shoot over the wall, right, and get a hold of them. We have plenty of valor points right now. We don't need to utilize his abilities for basically anything besides that. Now, what we do want, right, is we want to get a hold of Okay. So we can use Skullbreaker as an initiator with defensive stance on one of these guys. And then use our opportunistic burst with defensive stance. And that should get us a couple extra attacks on somebody. It's not going to kill them, but it'll help. The Arthes, watch me hit zombie heals. Oh no, I fucked up. Oh no, I fucked up. Yeah, that is exactly how this is going to go. We are going to get Sophia up here. We do have the ability to continuously heal poison. Okay, so just throwing that out there. We're not completely fucked. This is not going to be a fun fight, but we are not completely fucked. So first things first, we're going to load, right? And I want to see how much damage we do. Oh yeah. Oh, it applied poison. Go figure. Okay. And that one applied burning. That's dope. That fucking helped a lot, actually. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. I'm going to grab the oil. I'm going to apply the oil to Theotes, right? Now we're going to put on defensive stance. We're going to come right on up here. We are going to engage him. Cool. Bum. Done. Now, he is in the poison cloud. He is taking poison damage. That is okay, right? Ultimately, we will be okay. Now, what we need, okay? This guy needs to die. But I also want some of these guys to get engaged. All right, now both of these guys are going to die from Osbius. He's going to come down here, and he's just going to do this and throw the dagger. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll just do this. Boom. Easy peasy. And then we're gonna move them up here. So we've taken out half of them already. I'm not too worried. Now what we can do is we can take Sophia, right? And we can do this. Or Juliessa, right? Now, Phylon does have an AoE attack. However, it applies poison. Not too good. Not very beneficial for us, right? So we're gonna hold off on that. However, I am going to do this. That way, just Lesty dies as soon as we start next round. Nice. Now, what also we can do is do this. Now, since technically Juliessa cannot be engaged, right? I think we'll be okay at this point. And what I can do is I can take Osbius up here, get a kill here. No, we're gonna end this battle straight up, ending it hardcore style. 23 damage. How much does this do? 12 to 17. Only once. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, now we're gonna move him out, right? You're gonna hit Juliessa. It's not going to create poison, right? And now we're just gonna go boop. Okay, now hopefully no one contracts the plague. No one has the plague. We're fine. Now we can loot all this, repair. Arthes leveled up to level 5, so he can finally upgrade our... Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I am terribly sorry, my guy, my dude, my dudettes. Yeah. Well, that is what it is. Oops. Okay, Arthes, upgrade time. The Ghost Ursine helmet, right? And then we're going to put the Ghost breastplate. Hell yeah. And then we have a Ghost Gladius, even better. So Arthes is now, yeah, he's him. We got it. Okay. First time this unit engages during their turn, they gain Riposte and Fury. Each time this unit engages, they gain Deflection. As long as a bonus is active on this unit, their attacks apply weakening for 1 round. So weakening apply, so we can basically just do protector and gain permanent weakening. And honestly, that is very good for us. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to take daring on Arthes. That way he permanently weakens whenever he attacks somebody. Now, counterattack, it is good, right? Gaining riposte and fury whenever you're engaged is always really good. However, the disengage bullcrap, it's not, it doesn't work that well, right? For what we're going for here. So, yep. We now have 2 tanks. I'm very happy with our 2 tanks that are actually able to wear the current level and tier of gear that we need, right? So now we're going to come up here and we're going to see how Arthes does. Now, Lord Vernaleus, if I remember correctly, this is the alchemy. Yeah, this is the apothecary. What do you have? You have alertness, damage from attack of opportunity, plus 15%. Then you have acidic, which applies burning. So acidic wouldn't be bad. Oh wait, we can't put that on because it's burning, right? So that we can't do that. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Not with how our challenge works, right? All right. So now we're okay. So we have 3 over here, and we have 4 over here. Where's the last 2? What? Okay, there's 4 here, and then there's 4. Oh, okay. All right. So that's a little bit. That's not as spooky as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, we're fine with that. Osbius, man, you really just aren't the best at engaging bombers, are you? Because you're just like, hey, I'm going to run through over here and I'm going to do the damage and then I'm going to run away. Phylon, can you get a hold of this guy? You can. Ooh, that's clutch. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to move. How far can you motherfuckers move? Hey, you can't get that far, right? No, you can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Theotes. Arthes can be over here, that's fine. Where's Julessa? Julessa's over here. Phylon's fine there. Julessa can stay here. Sophia can come up here. Well, how far can you move? Yeah, okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine like this. We have, oh no, I do want Sophia up here, right? We have 2 henchmen. Then we have a bomber. And Phylon can get a hold of the bomber. Right. Which ultimately is probably our best bet. So that's what we're going to do. Starting off, just come up here, smack. Just let it happen. He's going to punch. Cool. Generate a valid point. Super easy. Super quick. Not that bad. Sophia does not have the movement to get up here. Arthes has the movement to at least get a hold of one of the henchmen. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a buff, right? That way, we apply weakening, which is huge. Being able to basically permanently generate weakening, so good. That's absolutely freaking amazing, and I love that. Okay, Theotes, you need to attack in defensive stance, which is okay. I do want to get an attack in on offensive stance for you as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of hope a little bit here. We'll get Osbius up here. Just do a little bit of damage. Not going to be a ton, right? Okay, that was a nice crit, but otherwise we're just going to move him way over here. Get him out of the way. We'll get Sophia up here and just have her sit. Okay, that went out. That worked out pretty well for us, honestly. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move right on up here. We're going to get a little bit of damage going on this guy. Not a ton, just a little bit. All right, and now he's within range. We can easily get a hold of him. And I think ultimately that's kind of what we probably should be doing, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply some poison to him. Then we're gonna swap over to defensive stance, apply fragility, get that attack of opportunity in. And yeah, all things considered, that was okay. Like, I'm okay with that. This guy has burning applied to him now. It's not that big of a deal. I wish we could get rid of Ventileus's burning, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, what we could do is just do this, right? That got rid of it. Then we can just shoot this guy a couple times. All right. We can also move all the way up here and start prepping to get ready for a big galvanization to give us some extra valor points, right? And now we are... I'm not a huge fan of how this is looking for Sophia here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to walk right on up here. I'm going to plop this down right here. We'll see if he... Nope. Okay. All right. And now we're back in action. I'm not too worried about both of these henchmen. This one is pretty low. The Arthes can't tank Gesturor for very long. He does have a challenge for attack stance though. So let's swap over to attack stance, get some extra stacks of poison in on him and get that attack of opportunity in. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so that will hit both of them. That's fine. I don't want to burn that turn yet. What we are going to do is we're going to come up here, use galvanization. We're going to start applying some extra dots to Gesturor here. Oh yeah, he's done. Cool. Well, now I don't have to worry about him tanking anything, right? That threat has been removed from the board. Okay, and now Osbius can come up here since we have a bunch of extra valor points at this point. Do some extra damage, right? And I don't know if this will be enough to kill him. Probably not. I know we can kill the other one, but let's... Yeah, okay, we will do that. We'll do this one. Might as well go for the guaranteed kill. Get the valor point back, right? Now, we could see if we can go for this one as well, but it's just not going to happen. Like, we really don't have enough damage output for that. Oh, man, don't tell me you can hit. Oh, okay. You're just attacking Ventileus. Got it. Oh, you didn't hit the Saboteur. Sad. Okay, and we will just go ahead and kind of just go through the motions on the rest of this fight, guys. There isn't too much strategy-wise that we really need to worry about at this point. It's just who hits the hardest, how can we do this in a way to where we're not, you know, just completely foobarring ourselves, right? Ultimately, that really is what it comes down to. And then we just need to move up and get to a point where we can start taking care of these guys. And this is kind of like how a lot of the fights get at a certain point, right? Is you're kind of just going through the motions to an extent. All right, we are in attack stance already. That's fine. I'm definitely taking care of this bomber. I don't like the constant fire just appearing everywhere. It's kind of a pain in the ass. All right. And I think we're in a pretty decent spot here. So let's go for some damage here. We're going to come up behind over here. See if we can go for like a nice amount of damage. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. All right, attack stance time. Okay, that was pretty brutal. All right, sweet. Went through a decent amount of gear, but honestly, I mean, resources, but honestly, Corporal's plate armor, like that's pretty good. +1 willpower, 5% critical damage, 19 guard, 40 armor. In comparison to the other stuff we have 18 guard and 40 armor, so no matter what, it's better because it gives you an extra willpower and extra critical damage. We're at 19 willpower on Arthes because he's a bard, but Sophia only has 12. So this may be the better option, but we do have +2 strength and +9 armor from this one. It's kind of a toughie, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll go ahead and just grab whatever we can here, right? All right, and next up we have another match with some deserters over here to progress the county. And then we don't have too much else we really have to do. We're gonna have to find other stuff, right? So we'll go over here and we'll talk to these guys and get this start going. Okay. So we need to go to the well, right? And then this guy's going to tell us something else.
That is where you come in. We need simple enough. Here are the last locations.
All right, what do we need for a workshop? We need more iron. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, right? And we can get rid of a couple of these things, and that'll definitely get us to the point where we have extra iron. Oh yeah, we can totally break down some of this stuff. We don't need all this by any means. Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of all of this, dismantle all of it, all the resources that we just got, and now we can upgrade this, right? And now that we have a level 2 workstation, we produce 2 raw materials. You can dismantle any weapon, armor, or accessory to obtain up to 2 raw materials and resources, which is pretty nice. And we can go ahead and take a look at our knowledge tree real quick, right? And let's see here. We already have the 2-star workshop, which is max level workshop. We can start learning some other things as well and kind of just starting to kit ourselves out quite a bit here. What else can we do? We have quite a bit of a knowledge points, so we kind of need to start putting them somewhere, right? Increase the number of missions you can accept. That's pretty good. This gives us buy a drink as well as insult. Deep knowledge, intimidation. Bandits have reduced aggression range. Plague infested. Okay, reduces the speed at which the troops fatigue stacks by 10%. That's pretty good. Troop can publish vacancy notices through innkeepers. That would be really nice. Increase willpower for the troop by 1. Okay. Path challenges worth at least 2 PP gain an extra PP. Okay. Every time you pick flowers, you also gather hemp. Troop relationships improve 10%. Wearing matching armor and helmet increases their armor and guard bonuses by 10%. Okay, that's also pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good, but honestly, like, that's only where we're currently at. That's not that much, right? Like, you're looking at an extra 4 guard, which is pretty good. Well, not actually 4. It may be closer to like 2, and then your actual armor value may go up by 4, maybe 5. Like, it's not super good, but it's extra HP and extra guard, right? Reduces the rate at which troop fatigue stacks by 10% is actually super important. So I think this is what we're going to go for. It just makes it to where we can go further without burning through our resources as quickly, right? It'll make our food last longer. It'll make it take longer for us to actually other negative effects. Oh, our happiness is decreasing. We need to get more people on the campfire. All right, now we'll go to the tavern. We're going to start pulling some wage money out, right? So we have to pay our people very shortly, but we can withdraw 1, 2. I really should have only withdrew 2, but that's fine. So we pulled out about 250, no, about 270 crowns roughly out. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, it's not too bad, which almost pays for our people, right? And then let's go ahead and go through our scene here, our not scene, but our paths, trees, and grab all the PP. Level up. We are now level 6 in power and glory. Okay. Careful Savagers. We can now remove armor layers, which is pretty nice. We're gonna grab that because now we can actually give Sophia the gear that she deserves, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at trade. Grab everything here. Crowns gained from missions increased by 20%, which is pretty good. Untouchables, that's not bad. Each work pony gains an extra 10% carrying capacity. We need endurance training in the compendium for us to get long distance running, and we need suppliers before we can do skillful merchants. So I honestly think valued mercenaries is probably pretty good. Goldsmiths would also be pretty decent, but let's do valued mercenaries right now, right? And we finally hit level 1 in crime and chaos, which is pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we're going to learn the assassination missions because that's pretty important. We totally forgot wisdom. And I think we're at the point now where we gain lectern. Yes, that's great. Doubles knowledge gained using the lectern. That's great. Honestly, I think that is exactly what we're going to do. Is we're going to do that. Endurance run would be really good. How many points do we have? We have 1. Okay, so we'll do archivist, right? Probably should have held off on that, but that's okay. And then we have 1 more point in the... Yeah, so we're going to do for power to increase our experience gain in combat. And then, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good now. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. We should have some deserters up this way, and then we're going to have some more deserters over here, and that will take care of some of the stuff. The well. I really want to say the well is actually this way as well. So, yeah. These are the deserters we need to take care of, right? And we also have a ghost pack fight that we need to do for you know what, yeah, we'll do this, right? Cool. We'll negotiate them. That way we don't have to fight every single fight out here, and we're better prepared for the ghost pack that's going to pop up around here. That's a bear. I don't want bear. No bear. Please no bear. Please no bear. Bear's spooky. No, I don't want bear. No bear. Please no bear. Please no bear. Oh my god. I don't want the bear. 4 bears and they're all red. That just means that they have a shit ton of HP, and I just don't want to deal with them right now. Like, they're going to move so far. they're going to be such a pain in my ass. It's not even going to be funny. Okay, you. I don't remember how to take the... Okay, right cliff. Okay, cool. We're going to remove the layer. And then we're going to put this on. Okay. And now we're going to apply. Oh, it requires level 6 armor. Well, this is level 5 armor. So I can't even apply the layer to this. Oh well, it's fine. We'll be fine. It's okay. It's only a little bit less. We have the old customs post. We have some bears out here. Hopefully the bears went away, right? I don't see the bears anymore. It's the bears you can't see to get worried about. God, please don't fucking be out just in the trees. Please don't just be in the trees. Where the fuck did the bears go? What? There's the bears. Okay, and then here's the ghost pack, right? It's gonna be right here. They're level 8. Okay. We do have surprise advantage. It's a ghost bear, 2 ghost boars, and 4 ghost wolves. And there's gonna be multiple. Oh boy. They're all level 8. Oh boy. 5, 5, 5, 5. Everyone's level 5 at least. But level 8 though. Oh no. This is the one thing that I hate about region locked, is how long it takes for you to level your units up. We're gonna be out. We are gonna be foobarred. Like, is there a way that we actually win this? Because I could just cancel and run. 2 bears level 8, that's like 200 HP each. I feel like that's more than that. The problem is I don't know if Sophia and Arthes can hold these guys back long enough for us to kill everybody else. Like, that is my genuine concern. Like, we can try it. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we just run away, right? Holy shit. Oh, we have choke points. 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 We have good choke points. Well, not good. We have a couple choke points. We can literally just sit here. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We are going to move everyone over here and utilize these choke points. Like 100%. We are using these choke points. I could try to box them up to where they can only come through here, right? But we're not going to be able to box them up enough for this. This is going to be kind of fucking rough. All right, cool. We will move Osbius way over here. We'll keep Sophia here. Phelan, I'm not going to have you. Yeah, Phelan, I'll keep you towards the back. Julessa should be fine. Franham, we'll move you over here. Arthes can be fine towards the front. We'll move Julessa over here. Everyone back up slowly. That is exactly how this is going to go. That is 100% how this is about to go down. So Osbius, how far can you actually? Ooh, okay, I think I moved you back a little too far. That's okay though, because I can move you right here. Right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna move Osbius right up here. We're just gonna do some attacks, right? Try to deal as much damage as we can without getting us into a really bad situation. Oh shit, Sophia actually blocks us. Noted. Okay, this isn't the end of the world. What we can do, right? So we can move Osbius back here. They're gonna have an issue with moving, okay? Now, Sophia can move up here and basically just kind of get in their way. Try to box them in a little bit. That did not box them at all. That did not work. Okay, that's okay. Now what we can do is we can get a hold of Ventilatus, right? No, I want the bear closer. I need that bear closer before we do anything. I really need Arthes to not be where he's at, or at least get him out from being engaged upon, right? We don't have an ability to do that. Okay, I think we'll be okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give everyone protection, and we're gonna start dealing some damage. Apply weakening. Awesome. It's a boar. Okay, that actually blocked everything up. We're in some pretty decent. I'm feeling kind of good now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Franham up here and push this wolf back, and we're gonna give everyone Fury. Then I'm gonna move Franham back here, get him a little bit out of the way. I don't think the bear. I think the bear can only come up and attack Arthes, right? Which is spooky, very spooky. Not the end of the world. It is spooky. So, I mean, it's 600. Yeah, it's 664. It's absolutely terrifying. 100% terrifying. Okay, so both of these wolves can go. This wolf's already gone, so we still have 3 rounds here, right? And all of them can attack either Arthes or Sophia. And what we're gonna do, I really want Theotes to attack the bear. I really want Theotes on that bear. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna waste Violence turn. Okay. Now we're gonna move Julius up here. We're just gonna get a big hit off. Okay. I want Theotes on the bear, but I do need someone to die. So we'll kill this wolf. All right. And now we're going to get Ventilatus up here. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to do this. Get rid of Arthes' terror stacks, right? Ooh, that's terrifying. And then I'm going to move him right down here so he can't get hit by the bear. And then we're going to do that and get all of our valor points back. Cool. He's going to come up and he's going to attack Arthes. No, he's going to attack Sophia. I'm okay with that. That's good. A nightmare has appeared down here, exactly where I thought it would be. Okay. Okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. Bear needs to get fucking handled badly right now. That is probably my biggest fucking scare right now, right? Is we need to get some damage over time things applied to this fucking bear. Bleed. Now that one's huge. I'm okay with that. he just took a ton of damage from all those stacks. And the best part is, we're still in a pretty good spot. So now what we're gonna do is apply some more stacks of poison, get him attacked onto us, swap to defensive stance, apply some fragility, get that extra attack of opportunity in here, and that got rid of his potential there. We're fine here. Now, Arthes, you are a little low. I'm not gonna, I mean, not, well, you're low in the sense of terror stacks. Sophia has 2 terror stacks. Arthes has a lot more than that. I'm not too worried because what we can do here is we can actually do this. Arthes may actually get to 5 because of how I played that. That may be unfortunate. We'll have to get rid of some of his stacks here, which we can by doing this. So we'll get rid of some of his stacks right there. Okay, next up. I do want this ghost boar to die, and this ghost boar will die. He will die very easily now. Franham, I could get you down here to where we can start getting Phelan like out of the sticky situation he's in. Phelan does not have a way to break out. But yeah, we're just gonna have to send it. We'll get you over here to help out with Juliessa instead. Can you get rid of terror? Yes, you can get rid of terror. The way to get rid of terror, there's 2 different ways: first aid or killing a ghost pack animal. Okay. That nightmare is going to be a bit of a problem. Not too worried about it right now, but it will be a bit of a problem. Okay. Got 1 kill. Julius is looking fine. We can actually come down here, I think. Hit both of them. Generate a valor point and apply slowdown. Get over here. We're in a pretty good spot. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Ghost Bear is kind of scary, not gonna lie. At this point, he's going to die from all the DOTs that are on him. I'm actually not too worried. I do want to get Osbius down here to help out Phelan, and we need to get our guys in a better position for taking care of the nightmare, right? But right now we're kind of focusing on this, and honestly what we really need to do is we need to get Phelan unengaged, and we need to get him to just run. And I think we can do that pretty easily by just having him straight up disengage. I don't think a wolf can one-shot him. I don't think. I've been wrong before, so this may be the death of Phelan. I don't know, but we will find out. But what I am going to do is I'm going to deal some damage right here. Get the ghost wolf nice and low. Nice. And then we'll get Osbius over here. Get him out of the way. Oh, it attacked Franham. Okay, that's unfortunate. Is what it is. All right. Now comes the moment of truth, right? Is we're going to run. This is going to suck. 24 damage. That, honestly, was not the end of the world. I expected that to be much, much worse. Now what we're going to do is we're going to apply poison to both of them, and then we're going to start running back. Okay. Now, what we need, right, is I need... Vinolaus can definitely kill the ghost bear right now, but we need to get Sophia down here, right? Sophia needs to get freed up, and she can easily get freed up if she just goes for the kill. How far can she move? How much movement does she have? Like 8 meters? So 1, 2, 3. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. So what we can do is go for the kill, right? We don't have enough movement because Vinolaus is in the fucking way. Oh shit. Okay, that That's bad. That's real bad. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come right down here, right? And we need to get Phelan out of the way. And I don't think this guy is weakening, but I don't want to waste that. Okay, Franham getting dunked on a little bit. Kind of spooky, not gonna lie. What we are gonna do is we're gonna get Phelan out of the way, right? And then we're gonna get Ventilatus out of the way. And then we need to get Arthes down here. So first things first, Phelan can come all the way down here. And he can get rid of the terror stacks on Arthes. Okay. And then we can go for a bonk. A nice little bonk. A little love tap of a bonk. Right? And now what we can do is we can start getting this nightmare lowered by Ventilatus. Get those damage over time effects applied. Get a crit in. Nice. Get the bleed and some poison stacks applied. Nice. And now we're going to get Ventilatus back down here. Feeling pretty good about that. So he now has Relentless, but he's basically in Berserk. Not worried about him whatsoever. He's basically dead at this point. What we do want to do is we need to get Franham out from being attacked because this boar is going to be doing some dumb boar stuff. Now, Theotes probably has enough movement to get in between Franham and the boar. So I think that's what we're going to do. And we have a defensive stance challenge, which is fine. We'll just go for that, right? And then we're going to come up here and hope to God that the boar attacks him. And that is exactly what we wanted. We wanted Sophia to basically tank these guys. And now Juliessa can come up here and just prep, right? She's just going for damage. And these two are going to sit here menacingly at the end of the bridge. Like they can't do anything, right? That's all they can do. Just stand there menacingly. And they're going to attack us one at a time. Actually, they won't, because they're just going to stand there because they managed to block each other. And I don't think the AI is smart enough to have them back out. I really don't think the AI is smart enough for that. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. And due to how dumb the AI is, we're gonna have Arthes come and kill this ghost boar down here. Because Arthes will be at 4 stacks of terror here. We need to get this ghost boar lowered, but not killed outright, right? So we'll get that ghost wolf low, and we'll come over here and we'll back up Arthes. And let's go ahead and give everyone a piece of fury. Okay, the nightmare is going to die from dots, so that's honestly beautiful. Arthes is potentially in danger, as is yeah. So what we're going to do is we are going to get rid of the terror stacks on Arthes, just in the off chance that the ghost boar actually goes next, right? So that's kind of our situation right now, is we want to make sure that Arthes isn't going to run away from terror stacks. That did not get rid of terror stacks. The first day did not get rid of the terror stacks. That's actually kind of terrifying. All right. Well, now that I know that, we need to kill this ghost wolf. Well, we have 4 turns at this point. So much better position, right? So let's go ahead and get this ghost wolf engaged. Phelan can tank 1 shot from it. Theotes, we're going to get you into attack stance, and we're going to deal some damage. Shouldn't be enough for a kill. It is not. Arthes can go for the kill. Get rid of his terror stacks. They got rid of 3 of them. We're going to go ahead and give everyone protection. Right. Now, we have a couple of ghost wolves here that, man, they're just not quite close enough, are they? Nope. All right. Well, I'd rather get rid of the one in the back. So that's what we're going to do. AI is so bad. I had an NPC help me in a fight and ran into a bear and stood next to him. It was an archer. That's basically how that works, dude. Like, the AI is terrible in this game. And it's one of my biggest gripes about the game, to be honest, is how bad the AI is. Like, it is beyond stupid. Like, the nightmare is going to stand here and die to damage over time. And then the wolf is going to move before the nightmare does. So it's going to stand here, right? Because it can't move. It's going to take bleed damage just because. And then the nightmare is going to die. And then the wolf's going to come up. But by the time the wolf comes up here, everything else is going to be dead. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. All right, and just like that, Ventileus got 2 kills, and he's gonna stand here menacingly. Then the nightmare's gonna freaking die, right? Like, we can just wait. Boom. Oh no, the nightmare died. And now I can just take Sophia and move her right here. And then wait. Then I can move Ventileus right up here and just go boom. Cool. I want to reload. And I think that'll be enough. Yep. Yeah. If the nightmare was actually in that fight, I would have been scared. But the nightmare wasn't at all. That was pretty... I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty dumb. I think I'm actually more scared of the bears potentially seeing me while I'm needing to sleep than anything. Because I'm fairly certain I'm about to have to fight these bears. I feel it. I feel it right now. We're about to fight bears. We did not need to fight bears. What? Okay. All right, let's see here. Daydream, teach, or show off. A bonus aptitude point's really cool. Gaining 144 XP with all close companions is also really cool because 144 XP is a ton, right? I mean, it's 10% of a level, and it could help us out quite a bit. But like level 6, like ultimately, if you really want to look at it, level 6 isn't that much of an upgrade from level 5. The next milestone's level 8, right? Like once you hit level 8 is where you can really start seeing stuff come together. But I will take the extra bonus aptitude points because that's pretty big, right? I can just career plans that, put that into crit, and we're okay. This guy is 19 because he's a master bard. He's confident, plus, and he has loot. That is awesome. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Okay. So we took care of the hunt, right? Like the hunter's thing, which is like the tracker's camp. We took care of the hunt in Arthes. Now we have another round of deserters we need to take care of. But first, let's go to courtship because we're starting to run out of crowns. We got to pay people. I played it well. I abused bridge. Animal fights are a lot easier than enemy like human fights, right? So yeah, it was nice, but also I'm kind of just like, damn, that was actually kind of easy. I know Kagol is going to be a pain in the ass though. All right, baby, thank you. So we have the Dark Mist Tower to the south, which is easy. We have average for Tomb of the Ancients. Lord Laharts have decided to slay the ghost of Harag, reason with these fools before they freeze to death in the mountains. And then we have a rat infestation. We have a couple of hard quests, and the reason why they're hard is because up in the mountains is level 8 territory, and those level 8 fights are a doozy. Like they just straight up suck. How much money do we need for this? Is it 1,500?
I hope to see it rebuilt.
It's 1,000. Okay. That's not too hard to get, but I definitely don't have that right now. So we're going to hold off on that. Okay, so we have the deserters up here, and that will take care of at least part of the region's scenario. Man, I don't want to fight another freaking ghost pack. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got through that actually without any issues. We could do a saving Joan of Arc right there, right? Could rescue our damsel in distress from burning at the stake. I don't want to recruit her, at least not initially. One, because we're at our troop limit, right? Like we can't hire anybody until after we beat Kagal. Two, because she's a ranger. We don't need another ranger right now. We really need an axeman or like an archer or like, yeah, we could definitely use a little bit of anything at this point. Okay, deserters should be right around here somewhere. They're right here. And those guys are spooky. And I don't want them finding me. I want to find them. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, we can negotiate it. Or we can bribe it. We're gonna negotiate it. I got plenty of influence right now. Thank you. Thank you. That was much better for us than having to fight that out. Muffled screams through the debris. Okay, we can do that. One thing that we could do, and I don't know how we want to do the ruling on like animal companions, like if they count towards our 8 player limit or 8 unit limit. I'm assuming they will, but I don't know for sure. But if that is, oh yeah, because I misclicked. That's unfortunate. All right, let's go ahead and heal it. I did misclick there. And then you have to redo it. It's not even like you're successful. You just, you basically fail it guaranteed. And then you have to heal an injury if you want to try to do it again. It's so rough.
The light from those blasted torches is burning my eyes.
Okay, Iron Mine took care of that. We do have a fight that we can do here, right? Like we have some of these guys. The Great Growler Grotto. No, I know Kagal is right around here, and I don't know, right? Like I feel like some of these fights are actually going to start getting easier. I say that this level 6 fight actually looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass. 2 poachers, 2 marauders, 2 hoodlums, 2 scoundrels, and a wrongdoer. Like that actually sounds awful. We're going to do it anyway, but that sounds awful. Like they're all level 6, right? But we at least have surprise on our side. Oh, and we have a freaking map. Oh my god, we have a map. This is such a... What on earth is this? This is... Oh, okay. Okay. I think I don't like this at all, actually, but we will be okay. I will be okay. I will manage. I can manage and I will. But I am going to complain about it. I think this will be fine. This is still going to kind of suck, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. First things first. Take some Faye up here. Get a hold of the... Oh my god. So much damage. Okay. Oh shit, Franham's here. Fuck. I did not know he was right there. Oh no. That boogers up my plan. That boogers that up quite a bit. Branham, I need you to get the fuck out of here, my guy. Get rid of your poison, just cause, right? Then we're gonna come all the way back here. That was a lovely waste of a turn. Damn. All right. All things considered, I'm not too worried about it, but still, kind of shisty, just a little bit, a little shisty, right? A little bit of shiest there. Ventilatus, you are on wrongdoer duty. Please and thank you. Yeah, we could totally do that. I'm okay with that. That gets us up to full. Shit. Bro, that timing could not have been any worse. Okay, all right. I see you. I see what you guys are doing, and you're kind of fucking me. I'm gonna be real here. That kind of fucking sucks. How much guard you got? 16. Who are you, Osbius? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're applying fragility to this. Oh yeah. Osbius is about to tear these guys up. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I have a feeling I can do some fun stuff with Julius here. Arthes, I'm gonna have you come right on up here. We're going to apply protection, and then you're just gonna go bonk. Nice. Shoot your own guy. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. We'll be okay. All right. Osbius, buddy, pal, friend. I could really use a dunk right about now. Give me a dunk. Fuck yeah. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. You don't have enough movement. Okay, cool. I was like, there's no freaking way you can move that far. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take Phelan up here. I'm just going to wait, right? And we're not going to use Julessa. We're just going to move her up a little bit. Not as much fun stuff that can be happening here. Okay. Wrongdoer's still going to be a bit of an issue. Franham does have poison on him, right? Osbius, we can't really tank two scoundrels, so this is going to be a bit of a pickle that we are going to get ourselves into. So what we really need to do, right, is we need to go kill and then bonk. Like that. And hopefully the poacher doesn't hit Sophia. Okay. All right, Arthes, it's your turn. I need you to come down here and try to entice them to attack you. All right, this is fine. We're okay still. All right, Ventilatus, wrongdoer duty. Are you going to shoot Ventilatus or are you going to go for Sophia again? Why are you always hitting? What? Do you guys not hit friendlies? What? Okay. All right, game. I'm seeing what you guys are doing, and I'm not liking it, but okay. I see it. I get it. I guess I will just deal with all the consequences, right? Is that kind of how this is going to work? All right, Osbius, I need you to get a hold of one of these freaking archers in the back, dude. Get you way on back here. All right, defensive stance is one that we need to do, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, we were already in defensive stance. Now we're in attack stance. Oops. Okay, so you're going back here. Kind of where I wanted you to be. That's fine. Sophia is actually starting to get in a bit of Oh my god. That's horrible. Absolutely terrifying. I don't like that at all. I really don't want any of this. Oh my god. All right, Juliessa, I could get you down here. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you right down here, and I'm gonna pray to God that the AI targets you. And they did. Nah, I just hope they can't kill you, but they might be able to. Actually, these scoundrels do so much damage, dude. Actually, disgusting how much damage they can deal. Right? Don't kill. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Whew, all right. Theotes, you are going to die. I don't know if I can actually unfuck your situation, my guy. Like, I straight up don't know how to do this. We can go and pray, right? But I also feel like Sophia is going to die. Like, I genuinely don't know how to get you out of this situation. Besides praying. Are you freaking okay? Whatever. 1 HP. It is what it is. At this point, it's up to fate, right? Sophia is not dead yet. Wrongdoer is. Have a shot. Have a shot. Have a shot. Not a good shot, but we do have a shot. You're gonna take lethal damage if I move you at all. Okay. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fuck, dude. This is not good. This is beyond spooky. Because here's the thing. If this guy moves, Sophia dies. If this guy moves, Sophia dies. This guy moves, Sophia dies. Right? Venileus has to somehow get lucky and kill these guys. If this guy goes, Theotes dies. Right? Like, we are in a bit of a toughie here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not sure. This isn't going to do enough damage to be lethal, unless it crits. Fuck. And I'm fairly certain one of these poachers is going to go. And Arthes doesn't have enough movement. I mean, he has enough to kill the scoundrel, right? But he doesn't have any extra attacks. We don't have the valor points for extra attacks either. Like that's another situation that we're in. How much movement does Theotes get? Well, Osbius is already gone. Fuck. Juliessa will generate a valor point with activating this, and then she can kill a scoundrel. But that doesn't solve the poacher situation, right? She may be able to kill both scoundrels, though. So let's do it. Okay. Time to run. Nonsense. Well, neither of those guys are the ones that were going to go. We risked it, and I don't think we're going to come out on top on this. I think we're going to lose. Maybe both of these guys if we don't run. We need to run. That's brutal. Absolutely freaking brutal. And now we're tired. Everyone's injured. We are not in good shape at all. This is an absolutely brutal situation that we're in. Don't you dare tell me that you guys are like... Okay, they didn't spot me. Cool. All right. We are in very bad shape right now. We're going to go ahead and rest up. Hopefully we don't get attacked. If we do, we're just screwed. Okay. We're going to Tiltren for a little bit here. Like, that is what we need to do. We are heading to Tiltren to lick our wounds, get everyone healed up, get some money taken care of, right? Like, we need to dump some crafting materials off, get everybody healed up, get everyone like repaired, right? And then probably look into getting some skill book upgrades. Like, that's something else that we can do. So yeah, like, we will do that. We could definitely, now that I'm thinking about it, there are a couple of things that I could do to try and cheese my way into a no, I don't want to do that. I want to avoid cheese right now, but there's definitely some like exploits and whatnot we could do. 11 HP on fire and poison. Yes, run. Right? I'm just like, man, you know what? I can probably get away with that. No, I did not get lucky. If I got back-to-back attacks, then I would have felt pretty good. But that was definitely not a good fight. All right. Hey, buddy, repair me. Thank you. No cheese. I'm not allowed cheese, but cheese is my favorite food. Anyone who knows me IRL would know that my major food group is queso. I eat queso dip like no other. I'm gonna die at the ripe age of 40 from a fucking heart attack with how much cholesterol I have. It's gonna happen. I can feel it. Calling it, guys. 40 and I'll be out. All right, let's see here. We're actually at the tavern so we can talk, right? You know what? Yeah, here, go. Do the comfort thing. That's fine. We need to rest a bit, kind of. Okay, well, let's see here. So Sophia is getting close to level 6. Arthes is nowhere near it. Julius is getting close to level 6. Ventilace is halfway. Nowhere near it. Kind of there. And not even halfway, and not really there. Okay. So we're a ways away, right? Let's go to the travel post, see what we can do for storage wise, right? Like, we have a bunch of heavy armors. We have an axe, we have a bow, we have this really cool helmet, but that requires level 7, and we're nowhere near there yet. So this is just gonna sit here all nice and pretty for a long time. Do we have a Corporal's Bassinet? Oh, we don't have the Wombo combo though. So this is 5 and 14. What's this Corporal's Bassinet? This is level 6. Oh, it's just straight up better all around. So yeah, there we go. So here's, okay. Y'all want to know what my biggest ick is right now about this? This is a matching armor set. Explain to me why this is considered matching when the helmet and the armor does not match color wise. Like, fuck, guys. You have like a brown and greenish armor, right? With like fangs and teeth in it, right? That's the Corporal's plate armor. It's got like a fur fucking cape attached to it, right? It's very, you know, like rugged and looks kind of wild. And then you got the fucking Corporal's Bassinet, which is this nice silvery iron, like standard steel fucking bassinet helmet. Doesn't match the rustic bronzish color of the armor at all. So we're gonna have to hide it. God, your face is ugly, Sophia. But why? Why don't they match? Someone help me out here. Why do we not match? Like, come on, guys. Is it really that hard? Is it really that hard to match? Okay. But hey, the ghost armor at least matches, right? Like, we can look at Arthes here and be like, yeah, you know what? That matches. That tracks. I'm okay with this. Yeah, so, yeah, that's good. Now, Julessa obviously doesn't have matching helmet and armor, right? It's obvious. But it doesn't look that bad. Ventileus doesn't look too bad, right? Honestly, I think he looks better without the hat on. So we'll do that. Phelan, yeah, you're wearing what you got. I mean, we could probably upgrade your Brigandine. I don't know if it's better though. 12 and 18, and then what do you have? 10 and 20? Yeah, no, you're wearing the best thing that we got. Anyone who would wear that goat head on their noggin's a psychopath. Okay. All right. Now hold up. Pause. Okay. I just want you to understand that is not a goat head. It's a bear head. All right. Pause. That is not a freaking bear head. I mean, a goat head. That is definitely a bear. That is a ghost bear. Yeah. You see, that's definitely not a goat. Now, and it's there to be menacing. I wish it was just a bucket helmet, right? Because that is what this helmet is, like a great helmet. It's like a bucket helm, right? I wish we didn't have the bear just draped over the top of it, because that'd be pretty cool. But it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think we can start building. Oh, we got a colossal paw. That's actually really good. I think we can start getting some better gear, and start getting some more like reinforced layers and whatnot. That would give us a bit of a push, but ultimately we're just not. We need to level up. And here's like the problem we're at, right? Is we can't beat Kagall, and I don't think we're going to be able to beat the rest of Arthes, right? However, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. I think if we go to Marheim, we will be able to do some of the beginning zone area of Marheim now, right? In Vertru's province. I'm thinking that. The next issue we're really running into is we need to be level 8. If we can hit the level 8 threshold to where we're towards the top end of that region, Kagall will not be hard. And if we hit level 8, I'm pretty sure I can solo the boss for with only one unit. I'd be able to beat the boss of the next of Vertru's. What's her name? Alexa? Yeah, I'd easily be able to beat Alexa with one unit. Man. You know what? Taurus may be the person that we need to recruit once we get another unit. But we're gonna walk over here to Vertru's. We're just gonna see, right? I'm just gonna sniff it out. I want to see how bad this is gonna be. And then when we sleep, we're going to we're gonna take an XP booster from our banner. That is what we're gonna do. Where is our banner? It's right here, right? So what does this do? Until the next rest. So if I pop it now, we're going to be in trouble. So we're not going to do it now, but we will do this, and this, right? Get a good little snoozle in here. Now, are we? Okay, cool. Use a remedy, overanalyze, or endure. Okay, you know what? We're going to endure. Oh, it's -5 happiness. Ugh. Yeah, you can burn a med. That's fine. Burn a med. You'll be okay. Oh, right. This whole thing. Nope, not you. This. Swift progress. Increasing combat XP by 30%. Totally worth it. Okay. Yeah, and now the Vertru's province is not super bad. So I guess we leveled up to the point where Vertru's isn't that scary. So let's go ahead and do some of Vertru's. We can do both of them back and forth. It's fine. Taurus making the spec choice that gives inspiration to the other units to help with movement. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. All right, and we'll go ahead and help out against the wolves here. This will be a really quick fight. It'll be over. Yeah, this isn't gonna be bad at all. 3 wolves, 6. Okay, and there's actually 7 total. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all the guards over here. I just don't feel like dealing with them, right? Like we'll move all of our units onto this side. We're gonna let all their units be over here, and I guess we'll keep the captain over here, right? And we can move basically throughout the entire map. It does not matter. Like we have so much freaking movement right now. Like holy crap. Now I do want to find a way for us to get some good damage out and get some kills in, but we'll worry about that in a minute. First things first, we'll just go to defensive stance here, get some extra attacks in. Man, do you have to go out to Franham? All right, that's fine. We'll be okay. That shield is OP. Is that the shield bash one? Buckler of the guard, engaging blow, damage to the target if the target's engaged in combat with the ability. This unit then gains riposte. Oh my god, we need to kill the guard. Holy shit, that is an OP ass fucking shield. I want that. God, I want that. Please give it to me. All right, and now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come down here, then I'm just gonna go bonk. That was fun and everything, but now we're gonna go bonk again. All right, are you gonna go for the kill? What are you doing? Okay, 1 kill, that's fine. I could go all the way up here and kill another wolf, but we don't need to burn our temporary valor points for that. By any means. Definitely don't need to. We're definitely in a spot now where everything's going to be super quick. We're just walking them down. Filing can come up here and you should be able to get a kill. Yep. Easy peasy. All right, Arthes, come down here. Go ahead and wipe out this wolf. And now we're not gonna let him flee. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna start taking care of business. And that should be it. And the guard gave me some influence, which I'm okay with. All right. Honestly, not that bad. Like, we're in a pretty good spot, and the region doesn't seem to be super spooky right now. Spare temporary value is so useful if you can take them for the first round. Right. I run out so much at times. The excess that you get is pretty cool. I kind of wish that if you had extra, like, you'd be able to keep it and let it carry over, and just like it wasn't temporary but it was permanent valor points, right? But it's not, so you might as well just generate it and burn through it whenever you can, right? How expensive is this tavern? 300 crowns. Okay. All right, now we're gonna clean it up and get our new tavern underway. Oh, we learned the ratatouille. Okay. Oh no, I definitely fucked that up. She's gonna get injured. Yep. Okay. Before we burn through all of our meds, I gotta remember that this guy is like terrible, right?
I could do with an escort. The truce is rife with
Okay.
perfect.
We can do that, right? We're gonna have to escort him, but I hope this guy, man. Yeah, we just straight up lose the apothecary here. Okay, that's fine. Sucks. It is what it is, but all right. So yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and treat this injury with meds, and we don't have that many meds now. But I just need to not suck at mini games, right? Cool. We gained a wall torch from that. Okay. Now what we need to do is we just need to be prepared for this, right? So we have a ton of people that are out and about. Let's go ahead and start getting the layout prepped, right? So we have our bouncer. We have quite a bit of stuff here. We could go ahead and actually start ordering like some banquet tables. Attracts upscale patrons. Yeah, we can totally do that. Round table is working class, but let's do banquet, right? We'll go ahead and buy some banquets. We got plenty of crowns for everything, right? So we can go ahead and just start getting everything prepped a little bit, right? Yeah, we could definitely do quite a bit for banquets here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get double banquets next to each other. No, we can't do that. So we're gonna put this one here, and we'll put this one. You want to say right here, right? Then we're gonna go to the tavern equipment. We're gonna go ahead and place our loot down right in the middle here. And the menu, I want to say, is a 2x2. It is. Cool. I really wish I could put that down in a place that would get me a little bit more bang for my buck here, because that's only going to be oh, that's +5. I think +5 might be our best bet. I could definitely get more, but I want to leverage it. Oh, well, here's a +14, right? What else can we get here? 15% increase to all sales. That's fine. We'll do another one, and we'll just move that right. We'll move this down a couple, right? That way we can get like a +7 over here. Then we have a cat, and the cat's only a 2, and we can get a +5. I'm okay with that. We could probably get better, right? If we just put it down here somewhere. What does the chicken do? Oh, Bard's area of effect. I don't think the chicken actually needs to be close at all for that. And then all feasts, it gets increased, right? And we'll put the couch like back here. We'll put the guest book for all patrons in the area. All right. And we'll hold off on figuring out where that's going to go. Tracker's armor stand. Security okay. Security increased for each bouncer. I'm okay with that. And then we're going to start really increasing our security here quite a bit by just putting all this stuff up on the walls. I'm not too worried about how everything actually looks comfort-wise or anything like that. We'll just, or how everything looks ultimately. Like we're just kind of just placing shit all around, right? We don't have any of that. We could probably order a list of bounties, right? Because it also gives us access to extra contracts, which is totally worth it. And we'll put that up. Okay. And now we can start installing regular improved tavern tables. We can easily get all of these in here. All right. and we will be able to get, let's go ahead and order a round table as well, or a couple of them, right? And we will order a couple more improved tavern tables because I think we can get at least one more in. Yep. Okay, this looks horrendous. We'll definitely be able to upgrade this and make this a little bit more efficient as well. But I mean, all things considered, I'm not too upset with how this looks or how this is going to operate. One thing that I could do, right, is move this a little bit this way, and that way we have an area of like 3x3, right? Why can I not? Oh, that's why. Okay. But the 3x3 instead, right? So this is 15% sale odds. This is 20% sale odds. So this is really important, actually. So getting people closer to that is probably more beneficial than whatever else I was thinking. And then we can move this to like right here and get like 10. So 10's okay. Is there any other decorations that we can get here, right? We can order... Yeah, we can order a couple more of these things, right? Just toss them out and about. So this can go basically right over here. Might as well get all of the freaking benefits that we can possibly get, right? We have 100 security, so we have anything and everything we could possibly need, right? Place this bad boy down here, get +7. Place another one here. Yeah, we can. Yep. This looks ugly as hell, but hey, it's worth it, right? And now let's go ahead and take a look at the staff, right? We'll get the bard assigned to where the bard needs to be. And we are in pretty good hands. We could get an extra scullion as well. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll recruit another scullion. Get you assigned as a cook. And now we can manage the menu. So what we need to do is we need to be in a position to where we're going to get a decent amount of sales, right? Don't think your tavern would pass a fire inspection with all those open fire pits. Hey man, it's okay, all right? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. This is fine. Okay, we need culture shock, which is a full banquet. And it requires a lot of things. And we need mutton stew, apple pancake, and brandy on the menu. And we definitely don't have brandy. Can we swap this to brandy? We can swap it to brandy. Okay. And we're not going to put this on for sale. Not yet. Okay. And what else do we need for culture shock? We need brandy, we need mutton stew, and apple pancake. Do we have apple pancake? We do have apple pancake. And do we have mutton stew? We do not have mutton stew yet. Now, I can't remember where we get mutton stew, so we'll have to take a look at that, right? But we'll go ahead and add apple pancake to this, right? And then we will add medium rare mutton. I'm okay with that. And then you will do, I don't think we want porridge. We can't do culture shock though, so that's okay. Ratatouille is okay. Yeah, we'll just add porridge here for the time being, right? Pick a song for the bard to sing. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Okay, in the management tab. Oh, right. Yeah, we can do that. Adventures galore, easy peasy. And now we're actually going to start making a not necessarily more money, right? But we'll be in a pretty decent spot. And then we're also going to be in a position where we can start stealing some more stuff because our prestige is going to go up. So that's kind of cool. That's something that I like. Our layout's trash. But hey, capacity of 54. We're going to be in a really good spot. And what we can also do for the time being, right, because we have to pay our people, is we are going to go to staffing and we are just going to transfer everybody. Transfer everybody over, and we're just going to wait a little bit. We're going, you know, just don't worry. They'll get paid. They're about to get paid, but they'll get paid from the tavern wages. And now we can just wait here.
I'm concerned about the
We'll pay 40 crowns. And now I want to see how much money that the tavern made. Dibs on the round table. All right. Only 392 profits. Okay. Only 21. Lack of space. What? What do you mean lack of space? Our capacity is 54.
Obviously, we feel safe and all, but by St. Eliot.
Upscale ambiance. All right, let's do a new shift just for funsies. I want to see how this looks. All right. 520, only 26 patrons. What do you mean by lack of space? Is it because people can't get to the seats? That can't be right. I'm not sure how that works. I am not sure how that works. I don't understand how it can be a lack of space issue when we have a capacity of 54. Very interesting. Very interesting to me. Okay, but I mean, all things considered, we at least have a new tavern out and about, right? And we can't buy anything from this guy. Oh yeah, we can. So now we can actually start buying some flawed remedies. We can get the soothing oil. Each time this unit deals a critical hit, they gain 5% of their maximum health. Okay, that can be useful. Protection oil. This user cannot take direct damage from their allies. Also pretty good. And shielding oil, which every time a skill deals damage, has a 50% chance to reduce the damage taken for 3 rounds. So it has a potential for giving you the protection buff. So all of these are pretty good. So I would not be upset about these at all, right? And anytime they deal a critical hit, they regain 5% of maximum HP. It doesn't sound that good, but I'm pretty sure we can make a build that would be pretty beneficial with that. Okay. Oh yeah, we can't move right now. What do we need? Well, we need to grab our people first and foremost, and then we're going to back to the troop. Back to the troop. Everyone come back to the troop. Right. Now that we're in a better spot. And we got a little bit of extra food after that. But yeah, okay, cool. We'll do all this. Gonna exit. We're gonna go to the marketplace real quick because we have a little bit of money and I definitely need some salt. Oh no, we have 2 more. Okay, well, we got to pay crowns now because I'm dumb. Did they patch that after I made, a video going over how OP it was to do that? Wow, tragic. Okay.
How can we sell anything in this stench? I complained to the Lady Mayoress at least 10 times this week.
All right, and we could sell some stuff, but we don't really need to right now, right? We've got crowns that we've got the money that we can pull out of the tavern, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, we'll do the 2 out of that. That gives us enough money to get by. Let's go ahead and check for some missions real quick. Easy, average, hard. Easy. Okay. We'll be, honestly, we're going to be in a really good spot. So not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and negotiate for Alexa. We're going to grab the rest of the easy ones real quick. Man, what weapon do we get out of this tomb? Is this Tomb of the Ancients is it an axe? Or is it a mace? I don't remember. Okay. Everything here is like marked as easy. So honestly, Wartales may have actually been the correct place to go. I think they're both pretty similar in a difficulty though. Visit the Wartales Black Market. And that is down over here. I want to say it's across the river though. So let's go across the river and see how this goes. We may be able to take out Alexa right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. Sophia, we've got, what's your guard? 45% guard. While you're supported, you're immune to bleed, burning, and poison, which would be cool, but that's not going to help us against Alexa. Damage and critical hit increased by 20% against units with at least one debuff. In return, they deal 20% less damage to this unit. Okay, 20% less plus weakening on top of our 45%. Yeah, I think we can take out Alexa. Black Market is not I don't. Oh, you know what? I know that the pits is part of a DLC, right? But I don't think each region's Black Market is a. See, the Tiltren Black Market. Yes, this may be. I don't know. I think once you find one Black Market, they kind of reveal the rest of them for you. Oh, look, a fight. And it may be tied to the pits. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be real here. I know that the Black Market was the thing before the pits. But I don't know if the pits makes it to where they're more visible or something like that, right? And that's something that we should probably do too, is go fight the pits in Wartales and then at least the entry pits in Tiltren. Who knows? We might actually get some decent gear out of it. Okay. Whoa, this map is a doozy for them. They're gonna have to run so fucking far because we're gonna move everyone over here instead. This is gonna be hilarious. Just gonna move everybody way down here. Don't worry about me. Just gonna yoink. Just gonna do a little yoinky yoink. Arthes, can you actually reach the archer? You cannot. Phyland, can you reach the archer? You can. And that is what we're going to do. You're gonna come up here and you're gonna go bonk. Hammer go bonk. Nice. Okay. And archer go punch. Nice. All right, cool. And now I am no longer scared. There are many things that they could do to me, and I would not be too spooked. So let's go ahead and start unloading on this guy, getting him low, right? Go ahead and rearrange our people. These guys are just gonna waste a turn. It's fine. They're gonna actually waste multiple turns trying to get down here to us. Theote, no, this guy's on fire. I don't want us to be near him right now. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to. How far can you move? You can't engage on anybody. That's unfortunate. Arthes, you can't hit anybody either. Okay, well. Branham, get up here. Stab. Come down here. Cool, thank you. All right. Osbius, time to do some stuff. Do some damage, my guy. We got plenty of valor points here. Thank you. Now that, you know, we don't have to worry about anyone getting a hold of you, just run on up here. No, okay, that's funny. Okay. We have officially hit a point now where, you know, we're not necessarily in trouble, but I definitely don't want to be standing here for much longer for Juliessa or anything like that, right? We cannot get a hold of this guy, but we have 2 turns right off the bat, right? So let's go ahead and send it. Got a kill. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do a quick dash. How far can you guys move? Okay. So about there, which means I'm gonna move right about here, and I'm just gonna go bonk right there. All right. Arthes, gonna have you come on up here. First and foremost, let's go ahead and do our little preppy prep. And now we're gonna hit this guy and apply weakening to him. It's a good thing we did that too. All right, Theotes, I'm feeling pretty confident about what you're capable of. We are already in attack stance. Let's go for it. We could apply fragility, right? We're just not going to use the attack, honestly. I should have opened up with that, but it's fine. Oh no, we don't have enough movement now to get Juliessa. We aimed wrong. We did a teeny tiny tad bit miscalculation there for Juliessa. That's okay though. All right. All the procs. This just feels like a much easier fight. I could have swore Vertruce was supposed to be harder. But then we come over here and do some freaking Arthes fights, and now we're just like, oh yeah, no, everything's fine, guys. Don't you worry about it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I wasn't worried at all. These guys are just getting straight up assaulted. And the best part is, these guys aren't going to move because they can't. They're now locked in. So what we can do is we can just wait. Watch this. Just watch the poetry in the making. Juliessa is going to ruin them. And it's going to be glorious. Right. And then I'm just going to move him right here. And he's going to take a step up and aim. Congratulations. You played yourself. All right. I mean, that wasn't too bad. We only burned through 4 raw materials on that. That was a pretty easy fight. And we made 175 crowns off of that once we go back. So, yeah, I will gladly take that. Next up, let's go ahead and, you know, sell some gear here or something, right? Like, we have a bunch of trinkets that we can get rid of. We don't need all that crap. We could get rid of a throwing hatchet. Arthes, do you, I mean, not Arthes, Osbius, do you have an offhand? You do not. Here, yeah, you now have a throwing axe. Cool. Fugitive's hammer. Ignore guard with annihilation skill. That requires level 4. What are you using, Phylan? You have, this is better. Just straight up better. And then we're just going to sell this, right? Galvanizing shout. This unit and the adjacent allied target gain inspiration for 1 round. That's pretty good. I don't know how expensive this is going to be, but that is pretty freaking good. So what we can actually do, right? Okay, I don't want to get rid of that. Franham. Honestly, Franham, I think this would be better for you. We're just going to hide it, though, because it looks bad. But yeah. Yeah, it's from the pits. Okay, cool. We'll get rid of the Outlaw Tabard. We're going to hold on to the rest of this stuff. And let's go to the pits. I want to see what the pits have for us in this province. I'm actually excited for it. And then this is part of the Sentinel Tower over here. So we may just want to take that out so we're not, in a really bad spot. But we'll go ahead and do this, right? Okay. Fida in the pit. Let's see here. We have Marathon Runner, Weak Bearings, Flashback Flame, Area Capture, and Scorched Earth. All units have access to the pushback skill. Knock the target back by 3 meters. Scorched Earth. All fire areas spread by 5 meters at the end of each round. All units have flammable, which increases their fire damage taken by 100%. Holy shit. We're doing it. Oh my god. You think it's a good DLC? A lot of people complained about it. A lot of people were complaining about it, saying, man, this should have just been like a standard thing, right? But then again, I kind of feel like everyone's always going to complain about it, right? Okay, so we can put 6 people in here. And the one thing that I've learned is that movement is king. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's just see how this goes, right? Okay, so flagstone. This strange flagstone seems to activate a certain mechanism. And this is the Flaming Bull. Damages all units in the area for 20% of their maximum health and applies burning. If a unit's already burning, the damage is doubled. Oh my. I'm about to freaking destroy some of these guys. And creates a fire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Osmosis. Okay, we're gonna reorganize just a teensy tiny bit here, right? I don't want. Okay, this will be. We'll be okay here. Ventileus is gonna be in a bit of a tough spot, but we're gonna have some fun. Osmosis, first and foremost. Over here. Activate it. Hell yeah. Nice. Also nice. Beautiful. And then this guy's gonna be out of combat too. Right. So we got 2 guys out. Cool. First and foremost, that was pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Now, what I want. We're going to generate a couple valor points here. I thought that was going to hit him. I thought wrong. That's okay. I like the mechanics and strategies it makes players come up with. I've been enjoying the new gear as well. I haven't tried out the new gear, obviously, but I'm kind of excited to see what all it can do. Not gonna lie. All right, you. Going to apply burning. Feelin's basically done. Like, he's gonna, yeah, he's done, right? Holy shit. That hurt. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand some of what we can do here. Still kind of spooked though. I'm gonna be real here. This is still not gonna be necessarily a fun fight by any means whatsoever. Okay. Yep. Yeah, basically what we really need to do is we just need these guys to all catch on fire, right? Ultimately, it's what we need. We are in attack stance, which is what we need for this. We'll go ahead and apply some poison to them. And we're just gonna wait. Franham's basically foobarred. Yep. That's okay though. Theotes is in a bit of trouble, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna go ahead and just push this guy back, get him bleeding or burning, and then we are going to walk up a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is absolutely freaking horrifying. It's glorious. Still kind of horrifying, but I'm gonna be real. Okay. Holy shit. From what I've seen, it looks like a good DLC. You don't have it, but through your life, yeah. Okay. Wow. This is what you call a grade A toughie. Osbius is not on fire, which is kind of funny. All right. All right, we're gonna do aim. Now this will definitely hit him. I meant to hit the barrels, but I did not. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. And that hits Venileus, and he's out. This guy's gonna knock Theotes out, but he's also out. Okay. All of these guys down here are basically out. I just need to keep Osbius from getting like one hit KO'd, right? That's kind of like the name of the game at this point. That's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. So what I can do is do this. Right? So I can push him back into the fire. And I can walk right on up here. A lot of these guys are foobarred. Like absolutely foobarred. My only hope is that Osbius manages to stay alive throughout the rest of this round, right? About that. I think I'm screwed. There is no think. We did not win this one. This did not go that well for us, to be honest. It's okay.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Okay. All right. We're going to sign up again. That was okay. Area capture is going to be members of the team with the most units in the central area gain brutality and protection. Units gain backlash when pushed back. And backlash increases damage taken by 10% and reduces movement by 10%. Okay, weak bearings and then marathon runner. This enemy tries to accumulate blaze by walking on different bases to become completely unstoppable. Blaze increases damage by 20%, reduces damage taken by 20%, guard increased by 10%, movement increased by 2, stackable. All right, the marathon runner. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, sure, why not? Brute. Did the pits pass the fire inspection? Probably not. Oh, this is the boss. Who is the marathon runner? Oh, it's an enemy. And it's to keep them... Okay. Where do they start? They start up here? Okay, I have an idea. Can you be engaged? Swaps places with them. Deals 59 damage to all the units in the target area and knocks them back by 5 meters. Got it. And they have a absolute ass ton of HP. Okay. We're going to try some kind of weird stuff. Okay, bleed I'm okay with, right? Trying to apply as many of these debuffs as we can, right? Then we're gonna come back here. That's unfortunate, but I'm okay with it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into offensive stance, right? Get our poison stacks going. Swap to defensive stance. Apply fragility. Get our bonus attack in. Okay. Now we're going to push you back. Wait, did that give you... Did that give you that gave you blaze? Oh my god, why? That's awful. That is absolutely awful. I did not want that at all. I did not know that there was a tile there. That was an oopsie. Okay, well, let's try this again.
I can't say I'm...
We're going to do the marathon runner again. But this time, I'm not going to use Arthes. Instead of Arthes, we're going to put in Sophia. And we could try to do Julessa at some point, but I think we'll be okay. Now, this is going to be kind of an interesting fight, right? And honestly, we don't need Venileus up front. We don't. Sophia would probably be a pretty decent option. We also need, I mean, Theotes up here would be okay as well. Actually, Osbius right here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Huh. You just have a lot of movement. I need to get you tied down at the very beginning. Well, I mean, not necessarily. Let's see here. We have a shot here, actually. It applied burning to Venileus, probably. Did it? I feel like that didn't actually do anything. Oh no, it definitely did, actually. Get those poison stacks in here, swap over. We can move 9 meters, and that'd be 6. That's, yeah, that's not gonna work unless I get Osbius right behind him. So when you swap places, you unaggro. Oh my god, what the? Okay. What can I do? I need movement reducing skills. I don't know if I've got that. Because you're going to be literally unkillable by the end of this, right? And you're not going to take... Restarting the battle here counts because there's no actual issues with restarting. Okay, it's just no different than me backing out. So that's something I'm going to tell you right now, Bruce. I need to like restarting this isn't that big of a deal. I really need to get a hold of them and essentially get him pushed into this and apply burning and then do it again. That's kind of what needs to happen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this, get a bonus, move up here. I'm actually going to move down here. No. Yes. What we really need, actually, all right. I do have a little bit of an idea. I have a bit of an idea. It's not a good idea, but it is an idea, right? And this guy has one more round, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm in attack stance. Apply the poison stacks to him right now, right? And then I'm just going to go ahead and shove him away. He's not going to attack me. At least not right now, right? Now, I do know that he is going to go for this one. Most likely. So, I'll let him get this one. And he ended up getting that one. Okay. He took some damage. That's okay. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get him right on up here, right? He is bleeding. We're gonna smack him and get them poison stacks, right? Might as well get some more damage out. Okay, now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna move Safei over here, trigger this. And that triggered burning damage and did some damage to him, right? Okay, now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and shove him back. End the turn with Franham. Did another 86 damage, right? Just wish that did more. All right, see how this goes. Oh, he hit both. Nice. Did not expect both. Okay. 340. All right, that's pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good on that, at least. Somewhat, right? I don't know if we're going to survive long enough for us to actually get what we want, but we can try, right? We don't need to be in defensive stance. There's no point in really being in defensive stance right now and applying extra debuffs. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to pray. And then we're just going to move way on down here. I don't think we won this one either, guys. By the way. That burning was not enough to actually like end it, right? And we're not in a good enough position to be able to like keep him tied down for very long. Like, we can kind of just hope at this point. And this guy's got a ton of movement. Like, look at that. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. So we don't really have what it takes for us to get him down, right? Like, ultimately, we just don't. Safeya's out, right? And what we really need is we need 2 more rounds of survival somehow, some way. You're onto something about using the traps. Just need to hit him multiple times per round with trap damage, right? Like, I need to find a way to keep him in the traps. Like, ultimately, that's kind of what needs to happen. I need to keep him in trap range. But the traps just don't do enough damage initially right now, right? So, and Safeya can't keep him locked down. Arthes won't be able to either. No, like, we can't keep him still. And that's part of it, right? The bleeding, the poison, the burning. Burning only does 3%? What? I don't know why he's not taking that much damage from burning. For the 20% of their maximum health and applies burning. Okay. If they're already burning, the damage is doubled. Right. So really what needs to happen, right, is we're going to restart this again. Is we need to get him hit twice in the beginning. Like right off the bat, right? And I think we can do that. And we can move Franham, like Phylon we can keep down here. Franham will move over here. Safeya can be back. Okay. And the way we start it is by doing this. Okay. First and foremost, we get him pushed back. Take a step up. Reset our movement. I definitely think I should have had Safeya moved first, right? Or Venileus moved first. That's an oopsies on my part, but it is what it is. Okay. Now what we can do, right, is we don't have enough movement to actually get all 3 traps triggered in the very beginning. But I do feel pretty good. Okay. We're going to restart this one more time. I have an even better idea. If I had 2 rangers, I think I could do this a lot easier, but we don't have 2 rangers, right? What we kind of need, and I don't know how far Venileus cannot move super far, but he does have sprint. It's not going to be enough. Fuck. He doesn't have much movement in and of itself. Phelan doesn't have sprint. Do you have sprint? You have sprint. Franham's got enough movement to actually do this. Okay. Osbius, what we're going to do, right? We'll move all the way up here. And we're going to shove. Cool. That was actually enough for me to reset movement. Nice. That applies burning. Great. And Osbius' turn. Franham. Boom. We're going to move you right up here. That should do another trigger. It did. Cool. And then we're going to go right here through sprint. Okay, we've got a third of his HP down. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Now this is going to be a little bit more of a toughie, because I don't have the movement to get prepped to go from here down, right? In all reality, I should have left feeling up here. So let's restart this one more time. I'm actually feeling pretty good on this. I think I've got it down, though. I've definitely got the right idea. So, Sophia down here, Osbius up here. Ventileus, I'm going to move, right? We'll move him here. Theotes can stay here. Actually, no. We're going to put Sophia right here, right? Franham is in the right spot. Phylan's going to stay where he's at. Okay. Now, Osbius is going to move, first and foremost, right? He's going to move right down here. He's going to move right over here. He's going to shove. He's going to move. Get our movement going. Get the reset. And hit. Cool. Ends his turn. Franham. Come right on up here. Trigger again. Nice damage going. God, I hope this works. Yep, cool. All right, cool. Down a third of his HP. He's gonna run here. He's gonna run here. Hit her back. Run on up. Right. He's gonna run down. Now Ventileus. Go for an attack. Apply some poison. Galvanize. Get some bonus valor points. That triggered a little bit of extra damage that we could get going, right? And then we're just gonna wait. And here we're just gonna push him out of the way, hoping that that just makes him run on, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. And if that is the situation we're currently in, my only real chance is if I'm going to move Sophia up here, right? In that turn, Arthes doesn't have enough movement to actually get where he needs to be, so we're just going to move him here. We'll waste a round. Fuck. Let him come to me. Yeah. This is not good. Okay, we'll do an attack stance. I wish I had sprint, but I don't. It's okay. Oh no. That's so unfortunate. Yep. Okay.
I can't say I'm surprised. It was obvious you...
That marathon runner, man. That's kind of a doozy. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a doozy. We're gonna use Julessa instead of Sophia, right? Yeah, we'll do Julessa. I just don't know if we actually have what we need to do this. I really feel like if we just had a little bit more movement, we'd be in a much better position. But that's okay. We're going to try and figure this out, right? First and foremost, yeah, we can do that. Franham, Venileus. I'm going to put... Okay. Venileus does not have very much movement. We'll put Julessa back here. I think that's enough. All right. I don't want to use Phelan. We're going to move Franham. right, Vinileus. Now it's time for us to get galvanized going. I'm okay with applying bleed. And we applied 2 poison. Good. And we are going to get out of his way, right? And he is bleeding now. Oh, I don't want to do that. And then he should come down here. Oh, fuck. No, that's unfortunate. A little unfortunate. I do have a bit of an idea, though. Right? Get him to come right on up here. Because he's gonna... Really? Fuck. That didn't work out well at all for me, huh? I may have to just hold off on trying this boss because I don't know if I don't know how to fix this. Like, I don't know how to do this at all with the units I currently have, at least. Fuck. And he placed himself into a position that if I were to come right at here. Oh, cool. And I really just wish I could get away, right? But I can't. Like, he's just gonna kill me right here. And I don't think, like, I can't get a hold of dealing all the damage in the second round. I can't quite figure that one out yet. At least not that piece of the puzzle, right? Maybe if I had a super tanky unit on that back end where he stops, right, to where I can't get killed in one shot, maybe that would work. Like, maybe one more time, instead of using Julessa, I can put up Arthes and just get him prepped, right? Like, maybe it's that second rounds where you need to come up with a better strategy. The guy bunches up in the middle where he feasts that sword hitting multiple units, right? And I just don't have a good spot or idea for that, right? I need to come up with something better. Arthes, I'm going to put you up here. Osbius needs to be right here. Theotes can be here. Branham can be here. Venileus. Yeah, we'll put Phelan right here, right? Because Venileus typically doesn't get hurt. Like, yeah. Okay. Do our little peck of damage here. Instead of spear at the back bottom that goes to the middle to hit 2 traps, have him start in the middle and fall back. I'll stop having the 3 in the center. You know, that would work. I probably should have done that instead. I should have started him here instead and gone here and then back. You know what? Let's do that. Let's try it. It's not a bad idea whatsoever because he definitely ends that first turn there and gets a hit off, right? So the spear actually... Like, Osbius needs to be here. Theotes can still stay here, right? Franham needs to be here. Like, if we do it that way, right? Yeah, this... I think this will work. Why not? Like, why wouldn't it? And then, yeah. I don't see why this wouldn't work. First and foremost, we'll take Osbius. We'll move him right up here. Get our opening... damage wombo combo going, right? Okay, and now we're just going to take Franham, and instead of doing what we've been doing, we'll do this, right? Run all the way down here and get the 3rd trigger that way. And now there's no one here, so he's going to run straight in, right? He should grab this and then just make a beeline and stop. He won't get an attack off, right? Which, all things considered, is probably a good idea. Honestly, I think Venileus should be here instead of Phelan, but is what it is at this point. We are going to go ahead and just generate some Valor points and wait some turns. I kind of want to get a little bit of damage off on him, right? I kind of want to apply some poison to him, if I can. All the DOTs help. Yeah, and then I can just shove him back again a little bit, right? Now he's going to come on up here. All right, that's cool. And now he's not bleeding yet, but I do know he's going to be moving in an interesting way, right? So let's just move here and wait. And then we'll have Arthes wait as well. Yo, what's up, Unknown? How you doing, my man? All right. Okay, so I've got him pretty low at this point, right? Oh no. Damn. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. But he landed back on the tile like an idiot. Okay. No, this guy's got a ton of movement, doesn't he? Oh yeah, he can basically go wherever he wants. So the best bet at this point is to go into a spot where he's tempted to hit me here. Right. And now what I'm going to do, we're in offensive stance. We're going to, oh, did we not apply poison with that? Damn. Oh, we were in defensive stance. I'm stupid. Shit. Oh, that's unfortunate. This mode's kind of too easy if you're high level. Yellow rice is quite delicious. Some at the market. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, new round is starting. Cool. I don't know if this is going to be enough, guys. Like, I really don't think it is. We really needed more. I just killed this boss with trashing. Damn, bro. I wish. I wish I had enough damage to actually keep him locked down, but I don't, because we're super low level. Yep, we got him pretty low, but ultimately it didn't work out. And I don't think we're going to be in a position where we can actually kill him. Like, I don't think at our current level we can kill him, which is fine. It is what it is. We're just not in that type of situation yet. And I don't know what else we could do to try and fix this. We need to have some way of like reducing movement speed or something like that, right? Like if we had slowdown, you know what? We do have slowdown. We have a Sophia who had we have Julessa who has the slowdown dash from Vanguard. That would be beneficial. I'm not sure if that would be enough, but that would be beneficial. Do I want to try it one more time and just apply slowdown once? I don't know if that'd be enough. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on this. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on a lot of this actually. And I don't think we can buy anything new, right? Because we need, yeah. For each ally within 5 meters, it reduces damage taken by 20%. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Holy crap, man. You get 5 people around you and you're just invincible. Breaded sausage, some extra influence. The pit claw, which applies immobile for 1 turn, where they can't move. That would actually be really good at countering the thing that we're up against right now, right? You just get a hold of them and you pin them there for a round. Wow, that pit claw would actually make this fight super trivial. I'm not gonna lie. What you would do is you would walk up and you would enemy reinforcements incoming. Okay. They're all level 6. This is actually going to be kind of a tough fight. with reinforcements. The prize is kind of meh though. I mean, each piece is like every time you beat somebody, you get a what, like an epic piece of armor, like a purple piece of armor, something like that. It's not too bad. Okay, we could do, yeah, we're going to try to 1 2 3 4 5. I mean, it's 6, and then they're getting reinforcement waves, right? And it should be what, 1? Okay, this we can deal with this, and this will probably be our last fight, guys. I just realized what time it is, and I understand that's a Saturday, so we can go a little bit later than normal, but yeah, I mean, it's still late. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't think we can blitzkrieg these guys down before the reinforcements come in, but we can definitely try. Who do I have that can get a hold of this poacher and actually put us into a good spot starting off? Like, honestly, the person I typically use for poachers is going to be Theotes. I'm feeling pretty confident with that, so let's go for it. Okay. Wrongdoer went first, hit Arthes. I'm okay with that. It's pretty fine. Now we're gonna be in for a bit of a pickle unless we can find a way to start tying some of these guys up. The scoundrels are honestly kind of spooky. The marauders not so much. I'm not worried about the poacher. I'm fairly confident the poacher's the next one to move. I do want to see if I can get a hold of Osbius up here. Let's get Sophia up here and get this marauder tied down. Okay, that's pretty good. We could go for a little bit more, but I don't think we need it. I want to prep for our boy Osbius to basically tee off. It's kind of what I'm hoping for here. 3:30 late indeed, but it's been an epic watch. Well, I appreciate you, dude. All right, we're gonna do galvanize real quick, pop a reload, start unloading on the wrongdoer just to get him. Oh fuck, we got burning. It's fine, he's already moved. Okay, there's the punch. All right, now it's Osbius' turn to do Osbius things, right? So we're gonna get him up here, throw some daggers. Ooh, that might actually kill the poacher. Nah, it won't. He'll have about 4 HP, 5 HP left. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to go for a dunk. Okay, we got him pretty low. Not quite enough for us to actually get a kill, but that's okay. So we should have probably used weakening blow, but that's okay. And now we're gonna get Osbius out of there. All right, feeling, I think we've got this. Apply poison. We're gonna go ahead and go for the kill. No. How close are we to the jail? I think we're actually kind of close to the jail. Let's go for a knockout. Oh, that's spooky. How far can you move? Okay. All right, so you're going to be a problem, but you're not going to be a super big problem. Do I have strong? I do not have strong blade yet. No. I am okay with that. Shit, I forgot about the reinforcements. Is it only one? Oh, it's two. All right, whatever. Get both of those guys down. Okay, that was a lucky guess. I'm fine with that, though. All right. Now, Sophia, I need to get this scoundrel off of you, right? Then I need to get that guy off of Venileus. I mean, not Sophia, but I need to get the scoundrel off of Theotes, right? Ooh, that was a nice crit. Okay, so he went for Arthes. It's fine. And we are going to... Honestly, I'm going to try to kill this poacher. I want this poacher dead. I just don't want this poacher to be alive. I am kind of spooked about the Marauder. I'm not gonna lie. But I think Arthes can tank this for another round. So let's go ahead and just get him prepped for this, at least. So he doesn't get too foobarred. Poacher's going for Phelan. Okay. All right. New crossbow class is really good at level 2. It can shoot 5 times in one turn. Really? All right, let's see here. Poacher, wrongdoer. I mean, we can go for the kill on the poacher. Honestly, the scoundrel's probably... How far can you move? You can hit him, you can hit him, and you can hit him. Okay. So I need to kind of entice you, huh? On yours, you get 3 in one turn. I mean, honestly, guys, the crossbow definitely seems pretty strong for the most part. Okay, so we got some time still, a little bit of time, not a ton of time, not a ton of time, but we got enough to be dangerous, at least, right? I really want to get some of these guys locked down. Arthes is going to be in a bit of a pickle here if I don't get something on top of this wrongdoer. Okay. Let's see here. I think Theotes would be able to get the kill, potentially. Yeah, no, he definitely can. Yeah, let's do this. Swap to defensive stance. He's gone. Now that applied a ton of poison to me. All right. Now, let's see how we can do this, right? I do not have a ton of HP. for us to be able to actually survive much here. We're going to go for brutality. Get some nice damage out. Shit. Honestly, we're in a bit of a pickle here, but I think we'll be okay. As long as I get Arthes out of here. Cool. That was exactly what I wanted. I wanted him to go for Franham. Cool. Now I can actually get my other units up here and get him basically bursted down before anyone else dies from DOTs. We'll be fine. Now we have 2 rounds. Okay, so first and foremost, I want this guy to turn this way. We'll apply weakening. He may get the crit off, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up from behind, reload, and kill. No Dagon's Hammer. We can't use Dagon's Hammer. We're not allowed to. Unknown. Like, we've got some rules in place on this playthrough that we're not allowed to use a lot of the really nice weapons. That's kind of the situation we're in, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, but all things considered, it's not the end of the world. I'm fine with it. Journeyman Blacksmith. Okay, we'll put you here. Wait. No, you need to go here. You are going to go here, because you've been just here, freeloading. You're there. Put the horses the way they're supposed to be. And then you can hold up. You're the captain, but I can't put you on the actual strategy table yet. I need a high-ranking companion assigned to that. I mean, honestly, that's not that bad. And then what else can we do? Honestly, this is fine. We're a little fucked up, but we'll be okay. All right. We can have a second lieutenant, but we're not going to do that right now. I don't know if we can actually get everyone's armor and whatnot repaired here. I don't think we can. No, we can just forge here. Yeah. I wonder, does everyone get fully repaired and healed if I just toss them into a pit fight? Can I do that? Let's get everyone back over to Marheim and then we'll call it. You need to end the battle after this, though, or are they dead? Yep. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and get everyone patched up, healed up. Well, to repair the armor, we will, you know, heal the injuries and whatnot, and we're basically going to be good to go at that point. I'm pretty sure we can just have this guy heal everybody, right? No, we can't. We actually need to use flawed remedies. That's dumb. All right, let's go ahead and patch people up using our medicine, because I'm not going to use flawed remedies on this. All right, we have a random marauder. Oh, but he's an alchemist. We can actually actually use him to craft some stuff. We can make some medicine real quick. And the jail for this region is out and about over here. So that is what it is. We'll have to go and take care of all of that later. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that is all we got tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. We are going to be back next week with, you know what? Let's do some Crown Wars next week. Okay. And then the week after that, we'll be back with some Wartales. But yeah. Next week will be a Saturday stream, just as a friendly reminder, and then after that we should be back to our normal Thursday stream schedules. But anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time. And until then, have a good one.